What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I'm gonna show you some more of my couch catches. These are just like crazy catches. Like, I don't even know, like this weather boost, you guys. Seriously, the new weather update is so sick. Like, all the catches are amazing now. It is an amazing time for sniping in Pokemon Go, and I have been sniping some seriously crazy stuff, you guys. So I just put together a compilation of all my catches. I know, I'm just like, it's just a catch compilation. Like, this is so different for my channel. Like, I really didn't do stuff like this. I used to do adventures, so now it's kind of weird, but I am catching a lot of really good stuff, so I just decided I'll put it together. I mean, who doesn't want to sit and watch sick Pokemon catches? So that's basically what we have now for the days when I have to work. I'm just grabbing really sick stuff, sniping them off of Twitter. All these catches are from Twitter. Every once in a while I'll get one from CVM, which is the local Discord here in Sacramento, which is pretty high quality, but it's also very expensive, but it does have really good catches on there sometimes. I mostly prefer the ultra scanners. I mostly just want to catch ultras, you know. Every once in a while I'll catch like a common 100% just to complete my 100% decks to eventually have all of them as 100%s, but mostly right now I'm only catching the commons if they're level 35. That's the only thing that really gets my attention. It's maxed out, so I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? Like, I mean, who wouldn't catch it? Although I did skip a level 35 maxed out 100% C-Dot the other day. I just didn't feel like catching it. So yeah, you can, I guess you can kind of tell that I'm really just focusing on the ultras. We got an unknown L right there. You know, I wish it was a dub, but it was an L. Oh well. But yeah, you know, it's just this is life. You know, I'm loving these ultras. Always loving the ultras. There's really good Pokemon to catch, and I'm just catching them, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I just wish that I had a little bit more exciting content. Maybe I should actually catch them live. I was thinking about getting my camera and just like catching them, you know, because right now I'm just kind of like showing you guys my catches, but I could actually like get the camera and like while I'm catching it, you know, show the camera experience. I may actually start doing that just because it's exciting. Like the other day I was trying to catch a Blissey and that Blissey would not go down, and it was just like ridiculous how it would not go down, and I was having such a struggle, and I was like, man, this would have been a good video. And what was the other one? I had something else. Oh, a Togetic. You guys, I'm gonna do a video of a 100% level 35 maxed out Togetic, and guess what? I caught one in Japan, and then I caught another one the same day in Berkeley. Two of them spawned in the same day in the world. I mean, it was just like so crazy that it actually happened. This was like a 91 Snorlax or something like that. It was a pretty big boy, and I grabbed it just because it was over 3,000. Look at this quad spawn right here. We got a quad Geodude just chilling with this Tyranitar, all weather boosted. So yeah, most of the catches on this video are weather boosted, over 3,000, or like really big, you know, like I got some 100% Hitmonlees. I've been grabbing Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan because you can actually battle with those guys. They are good attackers, especially Hitmonchan I use a lot. So yeah, I've been grabbing those guys. I've been grabbing a bunch of stuff, mostly for the purpose of gym battles. Not gym battles, but raid battles. I really like to have a bunch of OP stuff, and plus it's so hard to actually like heal in between raids. Like when I'm doing my Kyogre raids, I don't want to heal my Pokemon. It takes forever on my tablet. For some reason, actually healing on the tablet takes forever. So it's nice when you just have a ton of really good Pokemon, so you never have to heal. You can just battle and battle and battle, and then I just heal after the stream is over because it's much easier. So yeah, you guys, that's kind of my strategy right now. I want to get like at least 6 of every Pokemon, so that's like 6 Golems, 6 Hitmonchans, 6 Beast Tyranitars with all the different movesets. So I'm gonna need like 20 something Tyranitars. So that's pretty much what I've been picking up. That's what a lot of this video is. It's stuff that's over 3,000. This was like a 91 Golem that was like super high maxed out. I don't think he's level 35, but I forget. We'll see if he is. But just grabbing these guys, just grabbing them because I know that I'm gonna need them eventually. And even if it's a 91, that's still pretty sick, you know? Like, there's nothing wrong with a 91 grab that guy. He's got super high CP, so I don't have to power him up. I can take him straight into battle. So that's why I'm throwing golden raspberries on these guys. I really don't want to lose them. I'm not trying to swag catch these guys. I actually want to use this Pokemon, and I really hope that I catch it. So I'm throwing the goldens. And plus, did you guys notice I have like 200 something goldens? They need to decrease the drop rate for golden raspberries and increase the drop rate for rare candies. I cannot get enough rare candies, and I used them all up, and I need so many more. It's like ridiculous how many more I actually need. So I wish that they would increase the drop rate for rare candies. I need them really bad. Check out this spawn, you guys. We got another Tyranitar. Like I said, I'm just collecting stuff. If it's a big boy Tyranitar, I'll just jump over there and grab it. 3291, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's a huge big boy. That thing is like almost 3,300 in the wild. That's insane, you guys. So that's basically the only reason that I would pick up something like this. It popped the Ultra Scanner, so it probably has good IVs too. So it's very likely that this thing is above 80%. Most of the ones that pop the Ultra Scanner have a certain IV range that they have to be a minimum IV in order to make it on there. And yeah, I think that might even be a 90 something. That thing is beast. Sometimes I'll go and I'll show the Twitter on the video. There it is, 82% level 34 Tyranitar. Like, who wouldn't catch that? All right, you guys, put a 6 in the chat if you would not catch that. There's gonna be like nobody who puts a 6 in the chat. Actually, put a 9 in the chat if you would catch that. All right, you guys, put a 9 and then write a nice comment after it too. I would catch it. Yeah, I would catch it, you guys. That's beast. Check out this Blissey 2962. I think that might actually be the one that I put on my community tab. Have you guys noticed I've been posting to my community tab on YouTube? This is a new feature that it's in experimentation. Actually, Fallon Zoe reached out to me and asked me how am I doing that, and it's an experimental feature that they've only offered to certain size channels as far as I can tell. I know that there's some other YouTubers in the Pokemon Go community who are using this feature as well, and it was offered to me and my channel, and of course I accepted and I've been using it. So if you guys see like a post with a picture or like a text post in the feed with the videos, that's because I'm part of this new community feature, and I'm one of the very few channels that actually has it. So make sure that you like and comment on those posts. If you see that post in the feed, go drop a like on it and go drop a comment on it. I just think that that feature is very interesting and it's new, and I'm actually getting a lot of response when I put out those questions. So it is kind of a unique way to interact with my channel, and I am reading through the comments and seeing what all you guys have to say, and sometimes I like the comments and respond to them as well. So it's kind of a fun way to interact on YouTube. It's like YouTube's own little social media, and I like that. So I think it's kind of cool. If you guys see my post, make sure you interact with it. I want to hear from you guys, and I'm trying to make the posts fun and engaging for you as well. So let me know how good I'm doing on that in the comments. Alright, you guys, that's pretty cool. Now that Blissey gave me a real struggle, crazy struggle. Let's move on to another really good spawn. Like I told you guys, I've been collecting battlers, stuff that I can battle in raid battles. Now, grass is probably the most underrated and underutilized type in this entire game, aside from maybe Ghost. So it's like grass is actually so useful. It's super effective versus water types, and you need a bunch of really good grass types to be able to do certain raid battles like Kyogre right now. You really need some good grass types, but it's actually really hard to get those grass types. For the longest time, I was not prioritizing grass types whatsoever, and then I started to realize like, oh, I could maybe solo a Vaporeon if I had some good grass types, but I don't have those, you know? So even though they only go to like 2,500, 2,700, they're really not that strong of Pokemon. You do need them for type advantage. So I've been going around trying to collect these grass types. This was a level 31 or 32, 100% Venusaur. I'm like, yeah, 100%. You have definitely got my attention, and I will take you home with me. I gave it the golden raspberry, as you could see. So that was pretty good. Let's see, we got another unknown here. This was my very first unknown F, you guys. It's a brand new letter for me. I always said that I wouldn't spoof all the letters of unknown. I would just wait for them to happen. And then, you know, I spoofed a couple of letters, and I was just like, who cares? I really don't care, you guys. It's just a game, you know? It's like, it's a game for collectors, and I decided I'm gonna collect them all. So I was just like, whatever, now I'm spoofing all my letters. I'm gonna have my gold badge, and I'm gonna do it with spoofing, and I don't care, okay? I just don't, you know? It's just a game. I'm having so much fun catching. I actually thought that spoofing would not be fun, you guys. I don't know why. In my brain, I thought it wouldn't be fun, aside from I kind of like believed the rhetoric about how spoofing ruins the game. I actually believed that for a while, you know? Back in the early days of the game, I really did sort of believe that, and I was like not as into spoofing. But it's like, why would catching rare Pokemon and being able to play in the most amazing places in the world not be fun? Like, why would that not be fun, you know? Like, it's like 10,000 screaming fans can't be wrong, you know? That's a reference to Bon Jovi, if you guys don't get it, if you're not old enough to be living on a prayer like me. But you know, the concept is true. It's like, how can all these people be spoofing and somehow it's just not fun and not interesting? It's actually really fun and really interesting. So it was kind of a surprise to me how much I love spoofing, and now that I'm doing it more regularly, I'm like, you know what? Catching all these unknowns is beast. I'm gonna have my unknown gold badge. That's beast. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to get the gold badge. So I don't know, you guys. The spoofing really didn't change the game for me as much as I thought it would. It actually just improved it in many, many ways. So I'm just such a spoof supporter. I'm like, I really wish that they would build some spoofing features into the game for the kids who cannot play the game whatsoever. Their parents won't let them leave. They don't live in a good neighborhood. Their parents won't take them to play the game where it is safe to play the game. You know, people who are disabled. So many like really, really legitimate reasons. And the other legitimate reason is it's just really, really fun. Like, who doesn't want to have fun playing a game? I wish that they would limit the spoofing, you know, like very limited, so you only really use your spoofing powers when you're like, oh my god, I gotta have this thing, or I just don't have any Pokeballs, let me go over to a Pokestop or something like that. But I do think that there are limited applications, and if it was balanced correctly to where gameplay was fair, then it would actually be really fun for everybody. This is another grass catch, you guys. This is a 100% Meganium, and it actually had good moveset. All the really good Ivysaurs. I keep saying Ivysaur. It's a Venusaur. Oh my god, I gotta get it right. All the really good Venusaurs that I caught, none of them have good moves. I've been really bummed about that. This one actually had good moves. I was really excited about the moveset on this one, but it's only like 1900. It's almost 2000. It's like, that is such a small, crappy Pokemon. Like, who even cares about 2000 CP Pokemon? I've got 4000 CP Pokemon, but for type advantage, and because there really are no good grass types in this game, I'm grabbing this Meganium, and I'm actually excited about it. And I've actually used that Meganium against Kyogre, and it was nice to have a couple of extra battlers so that I could actually complete the raid without having all my Pokemon die. Although that has been happening to me, even with 20 people in the raid, all my Pokemon die, and I'm like, why? Look, he got Vine Whip, Solar Beam. Sick! HP, attack, and defense. The stats are the best I've ever seen, man! It's amazing. Honestly, guys, I'm loving these snipe catches, and I'm literally only sniping around Sacramento and San Francisco. I have picked up like that 100% level 35 Togetic, which is not in this video. It's going to be in my next video. That thing was in Japan, but then guess what? I got another one in Berkeley. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even have to get the one in Japan. I could have just waited and got the one in Berkeley, but I thought that that was so rare that it would never happen, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta catch that thing. It's a level 35 100 Togetic. And then seriously, another one spawned. They were both weather boosted, obviously level 35, but it's like, really? Oh my god, like, I cannot believe that actually happened. Did you guys notice that 100% Whiscash a couple of clips back? I grabbed that thing for collector purposes. I just grabbed it because I was like, whoa, 100% Whiscash. Now I'm done with Whiscash. Don't have to catch that thing, so I'll just have to get a Barboach now. So, oh wait, is it? Yeah, I think it's Barboach. It turns into Whiscash. So anyway, we got one more catch here, you guys. My final catch. I actually increased the speed on these catches to 1.5%. You notice that they're a little bit faster. That's because I have so many catches right now that I'm trying to get them all put into videos and get them put out for you guys. So I really had to do this video today because I have so many catches that I could post videos for the next like 3 days, and I still have more catches. I'm like, oh my god. That's why we're gonna do 100% Togetics tomorrow. I also got 100% Tyranitar. Tomorrow's video is gonna be insanely lit, you guys. I can't even wait to make it because it was so exciting. Anyway, that is gonna be the end for this episode, you guys. We caught a bunch of super beasts, over 3000 CP, weather boosted Pokemon, not to mention a couple of unknowns and some really good 100%s that I need for battling as well. Pretty good snipes. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace!